Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So on the ADA chart, we have a potential early signal that this triangle might be breaking to the upside. Now, just as I record this video, we have two wave counts here, but both show us an Elliott wave triangle. And the idea was in the primary wave count, that we get another high in wave 5 of A. In this diagonal, I'm not going to discuss the overall let's say context here again. This is just for the short term because I did that yesterday. But the idea was that in our primary wave count, which is the yellow one, we should get ideally one more high in the A wave. Okay, into the region to start with of 43 to 48 cents, maybe even 53. That would be quite an extended fifth wave. And the idea would be that, we either do this directly with a triangle break, that this fourth wave unfolded as a triangle, A, B, C, D, E, okay, completed triangle. You can also count that differently. I could say that, let me say this C wave could have finished here, the D wave could have finished here, the E wave could have finished here, and then we have a 1-2 setup, but then it would really need to go right now. Do I think that's very likely? Well, it would be very bullish for this fifth wave, and also considering that a C wave is oftentimes a little bit more complex, I decided to move it over to here so that we have a little bit more of a complex C wave. Or you can actually have it here, and then the D wave is a little more complex. It doesn't matter at all. There are always different ways how triangles can be counted, especially if you have no breakout yet, then they can always extend. And as I said to you before, we now have a break of the trend line. That might be really the earliest available signal. But what is more relevant is not really a break of the trend line in Elliott wave. It is the first indication really that you can rely upon that a triangle is breaking is a break above the D wave high. And that is at around about 40 cents, actually specifically 39.8 cents. Okay, you could put it here at 40 cents. Doesn't really matter too much. And then confirmation is not obtained until we break above the B wave high at 41 cents. Okay, and that we haven't done that at this stage. So all it literally is doing right now is just to break above the trend line. But yeah, of course, that indicates that possibly that breakout to the upside could be coming. So obviously we are observing observing here that scenario. That's our base case, that we get one more wave up in wave 5. And that can happen, as I said, directly from the triangle. That's the gray wave count in which the wave 4 finished as a triangle. Or we have an A wave down, the B wave was the triangle, but then I would like to see a break to the downside. That hasn't been confirmed at this stage. And then we would see the fifth wave start from this support area. So this support area provided already potential entry points. I just shifted it to the left. But we triggered this support area several times already. It's been on the chart for a while now, and you can see we had several touches of the support area, and it is just the support area that is relevant for this wave 4. So technically, we have to give it all the space it needs in this fourth wave. Could easily come down to 29 cents if it needs to, but ideally it doesn't go down that much. Ideally, either a breakout to the upside from here, targeting these next fib levels in wave 5 of A, or maybe a visit of the orange box, possibly targeting 32.7 and then 30.8 cents, and then a move to the upside. So that's sort of the perspective. I received one question about this diagonal. So obviously we're tracking here an overall diagonal pattern. Talked about the context many times. The diagonal pattern is always, not always, but in most cases a corrective, characterized by corrective structures. So it's a 5-wave move itself, but the subwaves are always ABC structures, especially in an ending diagonal. In a leading diagonal, we can have 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. That's extremely rare. So typically I assume in both leading and ending diagonal situations that we're dealing with 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 structures. So we have 3 waves in wave 1, 3 waves in wave 2, 3 waves in wave 3, which is the ABC structure, 3 waves in 4, and 3 in 5. Sometimes people get confused with the different structures, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. So yeah, looking for an ABC structure in wave 3 as well. And we're currently watching if the A wave is getting 5 or 3 waves, A wave of wave 3. And until proven otherwise, I assume the A wave gets 5 waves. But that's not necessarily high confidence, because there are A waves with 3 or 5 waves. There's not really any way to predict this. So, this is not like a high quality setup here at this stage. We're just tracking it and I tell you what needs to happen to get another wave up. Yeah, so just observing here today, this possible triangle breakout could be interesting. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Here you can find additional content every single day, and you can find the links for those in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.